Alright guys, welcome back to Creek Fab Garage. So today we're working on, my son's going to be working on his heads, finishing his other head porting wise. And he's got some other parts. He got an intake for it, he's got some other stuff. I think he's going to try to work on getting the oil pan back on it all the way and some other stuff. We'll go over that. And also I want to get this 429, I got to put the timing gears on it. I have some new valve springs that showed up. I'm not sure if I'll have a chance to do that today or not because I have a car coming in for some ball joints, so I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna take a break and do that while he's working on his stuff. So I don't know how much I'll get done, but he's gonna be doing his stuff today. So we're gonna go ahead and pause you in a minute. He's gonna work on his stuff, and we'll get some video where we can. He was already out here working on his heads before I came out, so I didn't get no video of that. But maybe we can show him. And then yeah. So don't forget about the giveaway when we get to 1,000 subs. Go to the subscriber 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and whoever wins will get a $300 gift card, a T-shirt, some stickers, and some Super Clean. And the runner-up will get. There's going to be a runner-up prize. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet because I haven't had a chance to go get anything or whatever. We still got a little ways to go. We're only at 750 something, so we got some time. But like I said, go check out the giveaway video. I'll put a link below in the description. You got to be subscribed, and you have to comment on that video to enter. So do that if you want. Subscribe if you can, and definitely give me a thumbs up. So let me pause you. He's going to get going on this stuff, and I got to get some stuff going too. So be right back. All right, guys. So we got our timing gear set here. Take a look and see how this goes. We got our cam in, a Howard's cam. I think its duration's like 289 on the exhaust side. Lift is like 540. I also got valve springs that they recommended changing the valve springs, so I got that as well. Taking a look at this here. Matters this way. This goes. I don't know that I've ever done a cam on a Ford motor before. I know I've done Chevy motors before. So it goes this way. So I'll put our bolts in here. Get started. Find another bolt. So I already got the bottom, I already got this at number 1, top dead center. The cam, I just kind of put it in. I don't know where we're at on that yet. We'll find out here in a minute. I put this top gear on. So we have one pin there in the cam. But I also noticed that there's 3 holes in the top gear. So this is the bottom gear. Got a little mark right there. I'm guessing that goes to the top because they have the keyways right there. Probably grab a rag and wipe some of this stuff off. So that's on. Pretty good. And now, top gear. This needs wiped off. But it's got a mark. Oh, it's got 3 marks. Grab a rag. Just had one, I just put it away. Hold on. So anyway, we already know the bottom, but the crank is the top dead center. And this is has some degrees on it, so let's let me shut this off. I don't know if you can see this really good, but for those of you not familiar with this, and this is my first time, so we have 3 marks. We got one here, and one down here. They're marked. This one's plus 4 degrees, this one's 0 degrees, and this one here is 8 degrees. So I'm not sure if I should put this on 0 or on 4 degrees. I don't have a degree wheel, of course. I think I just put it at 0. But I don't know. We should do a little looking for on that and see, but yeah, let's put it on 4 degrees. Pin in the hole here. Alright. So that's on there. And I think, since it's on 4, just rotate this down to this mark. This is a little bit off. The other timing chain on this thing, when I took it off, I don't know if I got that on video, but it was really loose. Like I had to turn this a little bit to get it to where I had them lined up. So I might have to move this back just a hair. But I can do that real quick. So yeah, and then all you got left is you got your, this is for your oil or fuel pump driver, which goes on here. So like an eccentric deal. I don't know if it matters how it goes. I don't think it does. Wipe this off too, really. So, wipe this off and we'll put this on here. Like I said, I don't think it matters the position of this. I don't think it matters too much. We'll just put it like that. Switch sockets. Pull it in a little bit. There we go. Okay, that should be good. So now we got our center pieces. And I'm not sure, we got 2 different size gears that you guys can see. I don't think that I've never had a set of these before. I don't know if it matters which way they go. I saw a few pictures and all the ones I remember seeing, it looked like the bigger gear was on the side like this. I may be wrong on that. Maybe not. Maybe. I think it would just fit in there, but apparently it doesn't. I'm going to have to do a little research on how these actually go together. I figured they just slide in, but that might not be the case. Still got oil on them anyway, that's good. So, let's see. Let's try something. I'm going to put this one this way a little bit. See if we can get them to go this way. Carefully. Because I would assume they gotta mesh together. That's how they work, obviously. Putting that bottom one in. Yeah, I think this. There we go. Doesn't seem like that one wants to go. Let's try it this way. I might have to actually move this first to make it line up better. Let me, I'm going to do a little looking around on and see how you put these in exactly. And I also want to move this a little bit. So let me pause it. And, we'll be right back. Alright, be right back. Alright guys, I think I got it figured out. Once I moved this back over a little bit where it was supposed to go, I just pulled this bottom gear out a little bit. Just kind of got them lined up. And now they're going. You got to kind of be careful going in with them though, because it does seem like they are a little tight. But I think they're supposed to be tight. So I may have to get something to tap on these just a little bit. They're going in. Kind of slowly, that's all. Let me get a mallet, I'll tap these. I'm sure somebody will say I'm not doing it right, I don't know. There we go. So, looks like they're in there good now. This is good. Okay. Here we go. I think that's exactly what we needed right there. Perfect. So, now, I had the cover. I got all this cleaned up. Gotta find the gaskets, and actually my son's here. He went to go get some silicone, so I'll have to wait till he gets back to do that. And let me show you what we got. The valve springs I got. I might probably try to do that today as well. So we got these Howard's. I just got a hold of Howard's. I emailed them and told them what I had, what cam it was. And it took them a while to get back with me, and I was getting kind of wondering what was going on. And finally, I think it was Friday, they contacted me and told me what I needed. So his recommendation for these heads with this cam was to replace the springs that are on there now with only these outer springs, not the inner springs, I guess. And he said something about in the email about how they were having problems with the inner springs and the outer springs. They would get some kind of like a coil bind. He said, so just use the outer springs and use what you have on your heads on the inner part. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not sure if I'll get to in this video. I'm going to try to at least get one done. And they really stapled the crap out of that. So these things are pretty heavy duty actually. So we're only going to use the outer springs, of course, then these. Then we have the retainers too in there. So we'll see. I also did pick up a cheap spring compressor for doing these. Also, I don't know if you noticed it, but we got something new here. I had to put it together the rest of the way, but over at Creek Fab Shop, Joey had this. It's an old Craftsman lathe, and he was looking to get rid of it or sell it, so I picked it up. So anyway, we'll go over that in a minute. Alright guys, so I had to stop filming there for a little while. I had to change some ball joints, but my son's been working on his motor, and he's flipped it over, and now he wants to put the oil pan on, but as you can see, it's got a spot for a dipstick. But he also has a dipstick in the actual motor, so we got to put something in that hole. So what he's going to do is he cut a bolt down and stuck in the hole, and he's going to weld that up around there with the TIG welder here, and we're just going to see if we can close it up. Hopefully it'll be good. So I mean, he's going to finish getting set up, and we'll be right back.
cleaned up.
Hmm?
Might have it cleaned up.
How much?
Oh, wait, hold on. I feel like it does that.
Turn up to 70, 78. Yeah, turn up to 80. How's that?
I forgot you gotta press it and then let go.
Oh.
Yeah. It's got that on off thing.
Is that a good temp though?
Yeah.
Oh, you got it. Okay, you got to do the same thing you had to do with the other thing? I figured the pedal would just be like a regular.
I think there's a different setting.
There could be. I like those new welding gloves.
They need broken in.
Huh?
I said they need to get broken in.
Yeah, no, they're a little stiff. I got those from work. No, if you need me to turn it down, let me know.
I think that's fine.
Oh, now you did it. Oh, you went through. Just kidding. That looks pretty good. Oh, I caught some paint on fire. Nice. Probably gonna throw some paint on that anyway, I'm assuming. What just came? Oh, it's soldered.
Oh.
Oh man. Got some solder leaking out of there now. I didn't think that would have been soldered. I would have figured it would have been, well, I don't know. I guess I just didn't think of it.
If it pops out, I'll just make a piece to go in.
Yeah. I want to check that before we go and put it on there.
Yeah.
All kind of solder dripping out of there now. Hmm.
I ain't going nowhere.
Well, it'll still be alright.
I think it's just a seal.
Yeah. Alright. Well, we'll be back. Really? So anyway, guys, he's I think he's got the oil pan pretty much ready to go, but he has to put the oil pump on there and put the driver in it for the distributor to turn, you know, the cam gear and distributor to turn the oil pump. So he's doing that now. And we'll flip it back over, I think, once he gets this all buttoned up, and then we'll look at... You could probably put that distributor in today, too, if you want. It's already at top, number one's up, right? Yeah, this thing's like almost ready. You've got a carburetor still. You got an intake. We'll show you that. And what else do you need? Some pulleys? You got pulleys?
No, not yet.
We got to get some pulleys for the front.
Get those Jessel drive ones.
Yeah, and then you got to get something else. A fan, maybe.
Yeah.
And you got to get the flywheel for that transmission too.
The guy still has them.
Who?
That guy with that flywheel.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He still got it.
So he's got it pretty close. A lot of it's stock. He did poured up the heads today, the other head today, and then stock cam, right?
It's like an RV thing.
An RV cam. We looked it up, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, it's fairly stock, but for what he's doing for right now, it'll be good. I think we'll be pretty good with it. So yeah, he's gonna finish this up. I'll pause you. All right, guys. He's getting the kind of get the oil pan on there, so he's having a little issue. I think you have to maybe take a few. He tightened up the 4 corner bolts, the front and rear corners, and now they don't want to. Some of the holes don't want to line up as good.
Would be another great time to have my impact.
Yeah. Well, you gotta remember to bring it with you sometime, you know?
Yeah.
You can clean these valve covers up too. Gotta get some super clean on these things and see what it'll do.
Take those transmissions.
Yeah, we gotta do that in the video soon. We gotta take these transmissions and clean them up. The C6 definitely needs cleaning up. And the plate that goes between the motor and the transmission needs cleaned up too. Super clean. I think I'm gonna use super clean on that lathe too, just to clean that up. That might do a good job on that too.
Shove that thing off yet?
Yeah, while you were out getting the silicone, I just did a small little section of video on that. You get some pretty good leverage out of that little tool right there.
I don't even know where I got this oil pan.
I think it came with one of the motors you got. Or maybe you got it with some parts, I don't remember. I just remember you got it with some stuff.
It was one of the ones the neighbor had.
Could have been. I don't remember for sure.
This one had that blue pan that had that big dent in it.
Yeah.
That one, pan was clean, but the dipstick was on the wrong side.
Yep, I remember that. Hey, maybe you got it with some parts. Maybe you got those pistons or something, huh?
No, because I got the timing cover and that other oil pump. I think. I've been from him.
Oh, yeah, you got it from somewhere. I don't remember now. You got so many parts and started bringing stuff here. I don't remember when you brought stuff, you know? You know, flip it over and show everybody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, check that out. He's almost ready to go here. I gotta say, this thing came out pretty sweet.
No, they did have an oil cap at all,
huh?
They did have an oil cap.
Yeah, that's where I got that.
Yeah, it was under the.
But yeah, it looks pretty good. You gotta get a Oh, that's probably for vacuum, that one on that threaded hole in the back of the...
Yeah.
Sometimes they're in the bottom of it, like behind there. Sometimes they're in the side.
And I noticed this thing's got the 2 ports on it,
Yeah.
so I could run one for that electric fan.
Well, yeah. In fact, the one I got all that stuff from mine, I put it in your box there because I didn't use it.
Run one for the gauge.
Yeah. You're not gonna run a heater or nothing, right? Yeah. He's been working on this thing like pretty much all day today. He came early, got the heads done, or the other head done. That took him, what, about 2 hours, 3 hours?
Yeah, that one didn't take that long.
It came out good, though. Put the heads on, got them all torqued down, everything on the intake good. Yeah, things looking nice. You guys let us know in the comments what you think. But you want to put that distributor in or no?
Yeah. It'd be nice if I had plugs.
I got some dirty ones you can have.
They don't fit.
Oh, that's right, they're different. I wouldn't put the wires on there, nothing. So I gave them that, it's like a mini small HEI. It's not an HEI, but it's like a external coil mini distributor, like for an HEI style. I had it on my car when I first started trying to get it running, and the coil wasn't working. They sent me another coil and it didn't work. So I just took it out and I just put the original distributor back in my car with the Excel points eliminator kit, which worked great. And so he's gonna go ahead and I gave him that to use. I think he already got a coil, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got an Excel coil or something he's gonna run with it. Came with spark plugs and it's got all the cap and all that stuff too. So decent spark plugs, I believe. These are Taylor like 7, I think they're 8 millimeter. Might need a screwdriver too, a long one.
I got my fancy hold down too.
Oh yeah, you bought a fancy chrome hold down for a distributor. So yeah. You're gonna need a screwdriver to move. Trying to get it where you want your rotor pointing right about where number 1 is here. But the oil pump drives way off. I'm trying to think if I had another light. That one's not charging still. I have a longer one you can use. Is that
That's straightforward.
yeah, I don't know if that line's actually showing you where the thing is.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah. It's
Okay, I
just
didn't even know that.
slopping the drive.
Oh yeah, it's loose. Yeah.
So.
Oh, we can always move it back and forth. This is riveting video. People love this stuff. You want to get this toward the... Yeah. You want this like toward the back. This you usually want like over here. Close, but I don't think it's going to go in. I mean, on the drive, it's probably a little off. A little off still. I mean, you could probably take and move the crank a little bit and get it to drop in that way. It's engaged in the gear somewhat. You want something to... No plugs in it. Shouldn't be too hard to turn, but it's probably hard to grip that thing too.
Yeah.
now we don't know if it's. You don't even have a timing tab on this thing right now. You didn't move it that much, did you?
I don't know. I just wiggled it back and forth.
I'll just put this back down here like that. Last time we fought with this too, remember? Gaskets there. Try to bring it out and bring it back this way too. This ain't lining up, that's all. You remember where the timing tab even goes on this thing? Is it on this side or this side?
It's on, it's like in the middle. This will cover off of it.
Oh.
See? Yeah.
Can't even read it. I'm just curious where the. Cause you got to be able to see it from up top. You know what I mean? 0 should be right about there. So you can go a little more than that. I mean, I would say probably 0. Actually, a little bit more than 0. Probably fine. So you can bring it back quite a bit now. That thing's got to be off a little bit still, huh? Just like it looks to me like it's basically if you want to go right here with this, this thing's like this. Let's say maybe. I can work my magic instead. It's got to be close though. Actually, let's go. You know what? Let's go back. Let's go. Where you want to go? It's still a little off, I think. Oh, this is 5 minutes, that's all. It's like basically 90 from where that top is. Man, this people are gonna love this. A lot of messing around here. It's just hard to even see in there. Wish you're not doing it over the hood of a car. Last time we had to crawl up in there, or you had to crawl up in there just to do that. Remember? We got it this time?
Maybe.
See if we got it this time. There it is. It's a little, well, it's good enough, I think.
Yeah, good enough for initial.
Yeah. There's all kinds of movement here. Well, there you go. It only took how many tries? I think it's got to go the other way, don't it?
No, I don't think so. Maybe.
I thought they always went that way.
Oh, yeah.
I remember seeing those back in the day, and they always had them walk around. Anyway, there you go. We got it. Sometimes you got to mess around. Now, if we would have had a starter hooked up to this thing and power, we could have just bumped it until it fell down the rest of the way. But I like to keep it where it's somewhat at 0 or a little past 0. So, but that should be good. But we'll see when we go to start it, whenever that is. We'll see how it acts then. But anyways, let me pause you guys. We'll be right back. All right, guys. So, yeah, I only got a few things done on my motor today, actually. But I'm going to be working on it this week. I got the tool today, actually just came today for the, put the valve springs in. I bought a cheap compressor off Amazon, which I showed you that. I think I showed it to you earlier, maybe not. I also am going to be working on that lathe a little bit. I actually want to make a table, like with the wheels on it that I can mount it to. Something with a sturdy top. So that's going to be coming up here in the next, who knows when, pretty soon. But he's got his motor almost like ready to go. He needs a carb, he needs a couple other parts, but it's getting real close. And he's got to get a flywheel for the 6-speed manual that he got for it. So, but everything else he's already got. So he's got to get headers too. A couple small things, but I mean he's real close. This motor here, I think over the next week, I'm going to try to get the timing cover on, which we did clean up actually a little bit. Off camera, he took some Scotch-Brite and cleaned the top of it up a little better. It had a lot of that oxidation on it. It's about ready to go on now. You put the new seal in it right there. So that's going to go on this week. I'd like to get the valve springs changed this week, and I also like to get the timing cover all on, get everything on the front of the motor on. The intake manifold in this thing is kind of corroded. It's aluminum. It's a little bit corroded. I want to either sandblast it and paint it like with maybe a flat or semi-gloss like engine clear or something. I'm not sure what I'm going to do there, but the carburetor is going to need gone through as well. So we're going to be doing that soon, hopefully. And I want to get the heads already, permanently attached to this thing. Right now they're just kind of sitting on there. So I'd like to get this thing ready to go, get the transmission cleaned up, get it all bolted together, and start working on the actual truck. So anyways, guys, we never did show his porting job, but by the time I got to filming after doing the ball joint stuff that I had to do, he already had half the thing put together, so I couldn't really show you anything. But this came out really good. The second one he did came out better than the first one, actually. So, but we'll show you. I mean, I can't show you now, but he did a really good job. Let's just say that. So, but it's looking like a motor now. It's almost done. So, anyways, guys, I'm hoping this video ain't too long. I have no idea how long this video is going to be, but yeah. So, like I said, get on the giveaway. Give me a thumbs up. Definitely subscribe and comment on the giveaway video. Like I said, there'll be a link below for that. You got to comment and be subscribed to get entered on on that video to be entered. And yeah, so we'll see you on the next one. I also want to clean up those valve covers over there. I got some aluminum Ford Motorsport valve covers that are pretty nice. We're going to clean those up soon too. And yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back maybe this week with another video. I got a lot of stuff I got to get done on this thing. And I like to start making some more videos during the week. So let me know what you think about that. Comment, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.